Yes, hi guys, this is Gavin speaking. I'm just going to do you a very short pre-collection video. The video is designed to replace what would have been the traditional style of sitting in the car and showing you how some of the features work, and of course we do this because of social distancing these days. So I'm just going to take you a little bit of a walk around. The car will have its final clean tomorrow. I'm just going to show you how the petrol filler cap works. If the car is locked, you push this here on the corner, the petrol cap will not open. The car has to be unlocked and it's on a magnetic spring and it releases, and it really is as simple as that. There's the little spring now, so you push it on the right hand side to close it, to open it, and of course, as I say, it's locked down once the car is also locked. Now I'm just going to show you at the boot end. Here, look, just above the number plate is your rear parking camera. Every now and again, just wipe the dirt off of that, just to make sure it's giving you nice and clear. There's your new set of mats, your carpet mats. I've just been down and popped your fuel in. There's your tyre cover kit. We're just going to shut that down and move around to the driver's side. So this function has electric folding mirrors that are built in. When you can lock the vehicle, they will retract. So I'll show you what I mean by that. There's the key, there's the mirror. If I lock the car, they'll fold in. That's a good indication of showing you when you look out the window if your car's open or not. And then you do the reverse and of course they will pull on out. Now how you operate that is on this function here. So this is in the neutral setting. If it's to the left, that becomes manual setting, and to the right, that becomes manual as well. So manual fold in, manual fold out. If it's neutral, it operates off of the key. You've got your left and right wing mirror here, and then your simple toggle. You can lock all the windows, stop anybody playing with them, so when it's down flush it's locked. You can also lock and unlock the doors. The driver can operate all 4 windows. I'm just going to show you what you've got here. So this symbol here, sorry, is for traction control. The default setting is on. They give you the option to turn it off if you need to create some wheel spin. Let's say you might be stuck in snow or mud. Otherwise, always leave that on. The one next to that, this one here, is your lane keep assist. So that's really good for motorway driving. You turn that on, and if you get a little bit dozy and you start trying to veer across lanes without indicating, it will hold the lane for you. So that's very, very good. This one next here is just as it shows you a symbol of a bulb. That shows you how bright the display will be there. And then this is just to adjust your headlamps up and down for going down country lanes, things like that. I'm now going to pop myself in the car. The first thing I'm going to do is start the engine. So it's foot on the clutch, like so, turn the key, and we're up and running. There we go, as easy as that. So just move the steering wheel around. On the left stalk, you've got your indicator, down for left, up for right, flashes towards you, full beam away from you. But you've got auto here. I'm sure you're familiar with auto. Just pop it on auto and the sensors will tell the lights when to come on and of course when to go off. We're going to neutralize that for the moment. And then you've got your fog lamp adjusters on this little button here. Moving on to the right hand stalk. This is for wipers. So down once is just literally one quick swipe. Up once, that becomes intermittent, and then you can alter how long it takes between each wipe with this little chap here. You go up again, that's your first constant wipe. Up to the very top, that's your top speed. All the way down to the bottom, let go, and that's all the wipers reset. If you want water on the front, you just flash it towards you, and if you want to do the rear, you flash it away from you. The rear wiper has 2 settings. One is intermittent, 2 is constant. Everything back towards you and off, and that's reset. Now what I'm going to show you here is some indications of what we've got on the steering wheel. So let's go here. That's quite simple mute sign. So if you've got the radio playing, you want to mute it, you can. To take a call, discard a call. Volume up and down, radio channels up and down, or songs on an MP3 player or an iPod or a Bluetooth, whatever you may do. On the right hand side, this one here, I call it the book. It's because it symbolises the turning of pages. Now if I position this right, I press the button and you'll see the display ahead of the steering wheel. It's changing functions. Couldn't be any easier than that. Now you can then, with this little button, scroll up or down through those functions to give you all manner of different functions. If you wanted to zero any of them out, you literally just press OK, keep your finger on the button, and it will zero. Okay, most people tend to have it on the digital speedometer there. And then of course here you've got traction control, sorry, not traction control, you've got speedometer and speed limiter. I would suggest you read those, how to work the cruise control, all in your manuals, which will be on the seat when you collect the car. And then also down here is your locking wheel bolts in this bag. So that's quite an important bag to see. Okay, how does this heating system work? Couldn't be any easier. The driver and the passenger can have different temperatures. You simply just turn the knob nut to increase or decrease the temperature either side. And then down here you've got your fans, so you speed it up with a big fan, you slow it down with a small fan, and then you've got your directional flow where you want the vents to go. There's heated seats for passenger, heated seats for driver. They have 3 settings, 2 settings, 1 setting off. 3 settings, 2 setting, 1 setting off. Couldn't be any easier than that. And then down here you've got some more functions. So that's mode, that just firms up the suspension or tightens the steering wheel if you're going down country lanes. We did discuss this one. That's downhill assist or downhill descent, depending on how you want to phrase it. That's really for keeping you on an even keel speed, really, when towing. Automatic stop start technology you can deactivate by pressing this down. You do have to do that on every journey though. I would suggest just leave it on. It will help save fuel. And then your rear parking sensors you can turn off. Down here you've got 2 12-volt sockets, one here, as well as a USB and an auxiliary. So in terms of the car, it's all pretty straightforward. I'm now going to show you what happens on the radio set. So we've got our on-off button here. Again, that's also volume. And then you can use this to manually search through stations. If you had favourites, they would be stored here. If you want to go to navigation, it's simply a case of push that, address, pop your postcode in, AL35 Bravo Yankee, which is here at Cooper's. Press OK, set destination, and then it gives us how long it's going to take to get there, fastest route. We're going to start guidance. Here is the navigation voiceover, so we can actually reduce her volume or increase her volume, or we can actually mute her entirely. I'm now going to go to these bottom left little arrows here, these little white lines, to stop the guidance, and then press the home, which will take us back to what I call the half and half screen. So that's quite simple. So now we'll go to radio. It's all DAB, so everything should be in alphabetical order. We just press list, and there they are. There's all the A's, here's the B's, and so forth. If you want to return to the previous screen, it's up here, and we're back to that. If you like to go to half and half again, so it's radio and nav, we just simply press the house in the top left corner. Now to set up a phone, you go to setup, we go to Bluetooth connections, add a new device, and simply, as long as your phone is on and your Bluetooth is active, it should find Tucson. You press pair, a code will appear on the screen here. As long as it matches the code on your phone, you just press pair and it will download your phone book as well as your recent call history. I'm going to go back to the home screen, and that's really about it. It's very, very simple, very, very straightforward. Along with this little video tutorial and all your manuals, it should hopefully be plenty to get you going, in fact more than get you going. One thing I will show you is reverse is over the shift, so hand over, lift up towards the passenger, forward. The rear camera also comes on at that point. There we are. Couldn't be any easier than that. Take it out of reverse, camera goes off. And there we are. So thanks very much guys, enjoy your new car.